6:40. Zman Mincha will be at 8:20. Tomorrow we're davening at 6. Now for a quick Devar Torah. One of the subtexts of the Torah is basically not getting the Jews out of Egypt, but getting Egypt out of the Jews, as I like to say. One of the things that we see with this whole story in Shalach is the reaction of the people to the report that the scouts gave. That 10 of them said, it's impossible, we can't do anything, they're too powerful for us. And everybody bemoaned the fact. This is because they still had a slave mentality. Remember that they're still fresh out of Egypt. And when somebody is a slave, one of the ways that you control them is that they have to believe they cannot do anything to change their situation. What Hashem is saying, you have a lot of power within you. You can change the situation if you choose to. You're not stuck in whatever position you might think you are. So that if you ever look, when the Jews are at Yam Suf, the Jews have to do something to cross it. They have to take the initiative. When we're leaving Egypt, it says that Hashem could have taken them directly, but the fear was they would meet the Plishtim, and they would get frightened from the war they would have to fight, and they would return to Egypt. Everything is a fear that they'll return to Egypt. And this week's Parsha especially brings that forward. They're afraid of success. They're afraid of failure. They're also afraid of success. Because remember, in the desert, we had the greatest yeshiva in the world. Moshe Rabbeinu was the Rosh Yeshiva. Aaron was Mishkiach. They were getting free food. Everything was great. All they had to do was sit and learn. No tuition. So, it's really great. And they're going to get to Eretz Yisrael, and if they succeed, they're going to have to work. They're going to have to farm. They're going to have to bring korbanot. They're going to do all this stuff because they're leaving childhood and entering adulthood. To be a free man, you have to be an adult. You're responsible for your actions. So they were not only afraid of failure, they were afraid of success. And that's why Hashem came down and said, you think you're crying for over now because of this? I'm going to give you a great reason to cry in the future. You're going to find out what real misery is. And that's how we know that the report was given on Tisha B'Av. Okay? Something to think about, Kaddish Rabbanim.